Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. Woo, woo, woo. So I got these little foundations in the mail the other day and I was so excited. I'm like, oh my God, we have to do a first impression on this. It's been so long since I've done a foundation first impression. Oh my gosh. But I pulled out the shades that I think would match me. This is the new Natasha Denona Transformatte. Like transformation, but Transformatte. Pore Vanishing Matte Foundation. It's full coverage. It says it's good for all skin types. A medium to full coverage modern matte that blurs pores, visibly rejuvenates the skin, and smooths texture while protecting skin from environmental damage. Includes skin-loving botanical extracts that work to optimize hydration and chase shine away for photo-flawless skin. Anti-aging peptides and powerful antioxidants shield your skin from environmental damage and protect against early signs of aging. Flexible formula, cushiony, soft, and comfortable coverage. 35 shades, neutral, yellow, red, and warm undertones. Oh, sorry, you were just like staring at my phone. Okay, so it sounds pretty freaking amazing. No, that's too light. Hold on, I gotta go grab darker shades. I already put them in the donation bin. Okay, I grabbed 2 more shades. 50 warm neutral and 70 warm neutral. Let's see here. Sir, would you like to join the party? Wait, something's happening. Oh, okay, it came out. Ooh, that looks like it might... That looks a little dark. Am I gonna have to mix? Gosh dang it, darn it. See, that looks like it would work. It looks a little dark, but once I put concealer and everything on, I think we would be okay. So I'm just gonna use my Origins foaming primer. This is a good like pore filler, and it's just like a good overall primer. And it's fun. Ooh, it's so cool. Oh, I gotta wipe this off. Oh my God, wait. Listen, we all have a stash now and again. Nothing to be ashamed of. This is life. What? What do you guys think about this nail polish? Oh, it is kind of, ooh. It is kind of shifty. When I was putting it on last night, I was like, wait, are you shifty? I'll put it down below. It's a brand I'm not that familiar with. I found it in like a pile of stuff I was giving away and I'm like, ooh, wait, I want to try you again. It's very pretty. So I'm going to use a sponge, I think for my whole face because I never use a brush to put foundation on. So the way I'm going to be able to tell is with a sponge because that's what I usually do. So hopefully that's okay for you guys. This is my Stands Out Beauty sponge and I love it. Oh, look, I'm getting the packaging filthy already. Oh, great. And when you try to wipe it off, it just smears. Why white, Natasha? Why white, girl? No. This, oh my God, look at the front of it. It's filthy already. Nope. Once the foundation gets on there, it stains. That for me is a huge drawback. I know some people are like, oh, it's just packaging. Who cares? But that looks like garbage. And I'm messy when I'm putting makeup on. Look, it's all over the lid. This is just how I am. Oh my gosh. Hate the color of the packaging, but I love this type of packaging. The tube with the pump I think is amazing. It's good for traveling. It's not bulky. You can store it really well. So I love the packaging, hate the color. And my pump kind of sucks too. I'm gonna start with that much. We'll see where that takes us. Okay, I pulled you guys in a little bit. Oh wow. Oh yeah, there is some coverage. Oh my goodness. I know it looks so dark, but my body is pretty tan. My ear's like super white though. We'll get back to her. I feel like it's drying really quick. Shoot. It feels like I want to spray my sponge with Fix Plus. Like it feels a little like dry, like it doesn't want to blend in. Like it didn't want to blend back here. It just looks a little dry. I don't know, it looks a little like blotchy to me. But I don't want to put more product on because I don't need like full coverage. And this is a lot of coverage for me. I'm gonna spray. I mean, it doesn't look like it's hanging onto any dry patches or anything. It's just, it's pretty matte. And it dries pretty quick, and I feel like I don't have a ton of time to blend it out. That definitely helped a lot. I don't know, I just feel like it's kind of aging me, like it's kind of settling into fine lines. It didn't totally cover up my hyperpigmentation, which is fine. I don't really care about that. It just looks dry and it looks a little bit, I don't know, like patchy. Like it doesn't look totally uniform. Like this is already a little bit more coverage than I would prefer. I don't mind like a medium coverage, but it has to be like a certain finish. If it's a matte finish, I don't want medium coverage because I just feel like it ages me. If it's more of like a demi-matte satiny finish, then I can do medium coverage. It looks really heavy like around my smile lines, and it's already sinking into my fine lines under my eyes and like around my mouth. Okay, let's get some concealer on. So I'm gonna do concealer and powder with you guys, then I'm gonna go off camera and do the rest of my face. So I'm gonna use this guy that I reviewed in my last video. I've been loving this. The Makeup Forever Light Capturing Self-Setting Concealer. It's not self-setting, but it's a good concealer with powder. This is number 30. It's super light, but we're gonna make it work. Oh. That looks super light. Oh my god, wait. I gotta add a little bit. Ugh! I pulled the stopper out of this and it's a hot mess now. Becca Aqua Luminous in medium. I'm gonna add just a little because that is too light. It's still pretty light, but it's okay. I'm gonna use my Huda Beauty Pound Cake. Okay, so this is what it looks like without Fix Plus. I always put Fix Plus on after I do my foundation and powder. It just helps everything to really soak in. So before Fix Plus, it actually doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. At first I was like, oh, this is not gonna be good, but I'm okay. I'm okay right now. You can still see like all of my blemishes, but I'm totally fine with that. But if you're looking for like flawless, you could probably build this up to full coverage. Like one coat or one layer was definitely medium coverage. It's not light, definitely medium. Okay, let's put a little Fix Plus on. So much better. Okay, so, whoa, that was a good clap. That was like a man clap, like, yeah, bitch. So ooh, look at that little bun. She's cute. So I'm gonna go off camera, do the rest of my face, see how this looks once it has time to like settle down. So I'll be back. So it's 1:30, but I put the foundation on around like 12:30. So I've just kind of been screwing around. So we're gonna go from, well, we'll go from like 1 o'clock because I put it on at like 12:30. It had time to like sink in a little bit. So 1 o'clock is where we should probably like take it from. Do you know what I mean? So I think this foundation looks good. I think it looks really good on camera. And like when I look at my mirror that's back there, I'm like, oh, my skin looks really good. When I get super up close, it is kind of settling into my fine lines. And it is a little bit more matte than I would like, but I am oily, so I'm curious to see like how my oils are gonna peek through, if it looks better as the day goes on. It looks better than I initially thought it was going to. Like when I first put it on, I was like, oh, I don't know about this. This is looking a little bit matte. I feel like it's really gonna age me, but I think it looks pretty good. So I'm actually kind of happy with it. Now, I wouldn't wear this on a daily basis. This would be more of like a filming foundation for me. Yeah, like around my nose, in here, it's definitely sinking. Yeah. I'm just using my Chanel pressed powder. I do notice it's kind of sinking into some areas, smile lines around my nose. So I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna work throughout the day. It could get much better with like my oils peeking through and look a lot more natural. Or it could continue to sink into my fine lines and I could totally hate it. I don't know, but we'll find out. So I'm gonna check in with you guys in a few hours. I will see you then for check-in numero uno. Wait, wait. It looks really good on camera though. Like she looks cute. Right now it's 3:30, so I've had it on for a good like full 2 hours. More than 2 hours, yeah. Time, math, difficult. I do feel like it's a little bit like pore vanishing, pore blurring. It's called pore vanishing. I do feel like my pores look blurred. Now I did use the Origins pore vanishing or pore perfecting primer, which I use a lot, and I don't feel like that one super like fills in my pores. So I do feel like they look better than they normally do. Do you know what I mean? So I do think this is having some effect on my pores. Let's put it that way. Like if I wore this again, I would totally do sections. I wouldn't put it on my entire face and just, you know, blend like I do with my everyday foundations. I can do that with them. They don't dry super fast. But this one is a quick dryer. And it's a matte foundation, so you really have to make sure that you blend it out. Like I feel like I didn't blend enough. And I'm a blender. I like to really take time to blend my foundation out, but for some reason it looks kind of like patchy and kind of heavy around my mouth. Down here, like on my chin, it looks really, like in here, really, really heavy. Really, really heavy. So right now I'm kind of torn because when I look in my viewfinder, when I look in the mirror, I'm like, oh my gosh, my skin looks so good. Like this would be really great for filming. If you're normal, I think you could get away with it. Of course, combination oily, you're probably gonna like this. I do feel like this is a foundation that a lot of people would like. Okay, so I think I've said enough. We'll see how it goes in a few hours after my oils kind of peek through and life goes on. Who used to watch that show? Life Goes On. Isn't that what it was called? Anyway, I'll see you guys in a few hours. Okay, well, I'm orange. That is for definite sure. I'm orange. Orange. Everybody always says I say orange weird. Orange. Orange. I look like an Oompa Loompa. End of story. So it is 6:43. I'm gonna do like the cool kids do and show what time it is. This foundation is slowly oxidizing throughout the day. It's orange. I look very, very orange. Wow. I'm orange. So there's not much of a change. It looks really, really heavy around my mouth. It's sinking into my lines. It looks patchy. It looks like it's getting darker in spots. I still think all of this stems from the way that I applied it. I think if I would have done it like in sections, it would have been much better. I think doing my whole face at once was my downfall, and I would have used a lighter shade knowing now that it oxidizes. This is kind of why I don't love doing first impressions, because I like to kind of try things, try it again, try it with a different primer, try it with a different powder on top, and that can all make a big difference in how a foundation acts. I do want to play with it more because I think there is a chance that I could like this for filming, or if I need like a full face of makeup, like if I would be going to an event or something. But for day to day, this is just too much for me. I'll give you guys a little bit of a close-up so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. It just doesn't look uniform to me. It looks patchy, and this shade is awful. But I didn't know that it was gonna oxidize. At first, the shade was like perfect, but every time I look in the mirror, like 20 minutes later, I'm like, ooh, it's even more orange now than it was. Like there's like a dark patch here. I don't know how much of it's picking up on camera. Let me turn my ring light off. Oh my gosh, I'm editing and I'm dying. So around my nose, that's my fault for blowing my nose a lot, but look at my mouth. Oh my God. You might be able to see. With my ring light off, you might be able to see better what I'm talking about, because the ring light really like makes everything look kind of good. Look here. Nothing on my nose. Up here it looks very patchy. It just looks heavy. I'm gonna keep it on a few more hours, but I don't think we're gonna have much more of a change. I still am pretty matte. That's one good thing. Like if you're hella oily, this might be really good for you. I don't feel oily at all. I don't see like any oils peeking through whatsoever. So that's one good thing, because it is supposed to be a matte foundation. She's matte. Okay, so I'll see you guys in a few hours. As of right now, I'm not thrilled with it, but I do want to play around with it, kind of manipulate it with different primers and powders, and I think that I think it might make a big difference. Okay, I'll see you guys later.
I'm taking it off, okay? Hate me, I don't care. Actually, I do. Don't hate me, I need you.
So it's 8 o'clock, it's 8:05. I was gonna try to wait till like 9 to do my final update, but I don't really think much is going to change. Haven't left my house today and it's freezing cold outside. I feel like this would be a lot different in the summer, of course. As time goes on, I'm getting more and more orange. It's getting patchier and patchier, but I don't hate it. Like, I don't love it by any means. It's just not really like my kind of foundation. Heavier than I would like. It's more coverage than I would like. It's more matte than I would like. But I feel like I can make it work. I'm kind of ending this video still on the fence. I don't like the way it looks right now. I really don't. But I do think it's doable. I think I could make it work. It's a learning experience with certain foundations. Some products have like a learning curve, and I feel like this is definitely one of them. And I just can't get past the way it looks around my mouth, and I don't know, it just feels like I have a lot of makeup on. It's one of those foundations that you can like feel on your face. You guys know what I mean. So I feel like we're kind of undecided. I mean, I'm leaning towards I don't like it, but I think I could make it work if I had to. So I am going to keep playing with it. Hopefully this review or first impression was helpful. If you guys try this, let me know your experience with it. I'm just like a BB cream, lighter coverage kind of girl. Like my favorite foundation is Dior Face and Body, which is like very, very light coverage, but it just looks so natural and pretty. My pores do look good. Listen, that's one thing I will say. I really haven't been focusing on that in this video. I do think it is pore blurring, pore vanishing, whatever they say. It does. Seriously, my pores look amazing. So if you're someone who has a problem with like big chunky, oh my God, like crater pores, like you just have pores and you're like, I need a foundation that's gonna cover up these pores. This one will. You might look like a flaming hot Cheeto, but those pores are gonna look amazing. Guys, I'm still on the fence with first impressions too. I haven't done them for quite a while because I don't know, I almost feel like they can do more harm than good, because a lot of times your first impression is not your final feelings on a product. Once you use them a couple times, kind of learn how they work, your opinions totally change. So I don't do them all that much, but I do think they're kind of fun. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. I will see you next time. Me and my orange face will see you next time. Bye.
I have a sneaky feeling that my son, my baby, my youngest, Nicholas, my angel, I think he has a girlfriend. It's not something that I want to talk about, but I'm just putting it out there. He's just a baby. How could he have a girlfriend? Like, he's just a baby. He's only 15, soon to be 16. He's a baby. He's an angel, too. No, my pores are, like, really blurred. They definitely look really good, if pores can look good. So that's one thing. This says pore vanishing. Those babies vanished. We need to get the search party, because my pores are gone. I'm losing my mind. What? What am I looking for? Oh, my God. You know what? I feel you all judging my orange face, okay? I am so tired of your judgment. Shame in the door, judgy eyes, bitch. So I'm gonna do, oh, there's something in the eye. But, oh my God, my mouth looks so bad. I use that stupid curling iron that doesn't have like a clip on it. It's just like a thing, like a, oh, what? My face is like flaming orange hot Cheeto. Woo, woo, what are you doing? What is wrong with you? Go team. Oh my God, what's wrong with me? My butt is falling. I'm so proud of Bunny today. She is being a strong girl. She has held up all day long. She is just living her best life on top of my head. Bunny, I salute you.